So getting money in the Crew 2 isn't the hardest thing ever, but you guys wanted to see the best possible money-making methods in the Crew 2, so that is exactly what we're going to be covering today. It's all about getting the most amount of money as quickly as possible with the least amount of effort. That is what we're going to be focusing on in today's video. However, one of the methods involves using your friends list. Regardless of whether you're on PC, Xbox One, or the PS4, you're going to need some friends. And if you don't have any, we're going to use the comment section down below, sort of like a friend finder. So what I want you to do in the comments is put what platform you're on and then your name on that platform so other people can add you as a friend so you guys can do some of these methods together because you will earn a hell of a lot more money. So the way you're going to want to get money in this game, the easiest way is going to be to grind the races, which is a pretty simple thing. So you can actually grind any single race you'd like in the Crew 2. For this particular video, I'm going to be using the Las Vegas South Strip race, which is one of the fastest races to complete in the game. And I'll actually show you a way to get around this map or get around this circuit as quickly as possible because there are a couple of little shortcuts that you can use to go really, really fast and shave off quite a bit of time, if I'm honest. So once you get through that first little part, there's a couple little corners where you can cut the angles down. And then when you're coming through this back section, you want to cut through this parking lot. Watch out for the parked cars, but this is where you shave off most of your time. You can just drive through these trees on the left-hand side of the road and save a bunch of time that way. Once you do that, you've got 2 laps of this circuit to go and do. And once you're done, you will get a certain amount of money. Now, I'm doing these races on normal because I'm just not fast enough and my Mustang isn't fast enough to do the races on hard, which is completely okay. But anyways, once you've done the race, don't waste time going to pick up your parts, just hold the Y button. We will get back into the part thing in a little bit because I know there's a lot of you guys who are confused about the way the part system in this game works. Anyways, if you hold Y, you won't have to drive through the garage again. You won't have to, go to the start point. You will get put straight back into the race. Anyways, once you finish it, this particular time, I'm going to go and pick up my parts because at the end of the day, this game is called the Crew 2, so it's probably best to do this with your friends, which is actually what I'm talking about and makes this method a lot easier. Because like I was saying, my Mustang isn't fast enough to beat the races on hard, so I invited some of you guys who can beat these on hard. So thank you to these guys who came out to help me out with this video. They were following me on Twitter and we're lucky enough to be on at the same time. We connected that way. Anyways, what's really cool about racing online in the Crew is for racing on hard in this game, to achieve the objective, you need to come first. However, my Mustang's not fast enough to do so, but because someone in the Crew was able to win it, you actually get gifted the winning participant trophy sort of thing. So you get the full amount of money and you get all of the parts, even though technically you haven't beaten the whole thing. You can also, if you start up the race, just pull over to the side of the circuit, let your buddies finish the race for you, and again, the same thing will happen. You don't even need to finish the race. So if you've got some really good friends and you want to take time restarting the race every time, you can get a hell of a lot of money with your friends this way. Every single time, you're going to be getting around 20 grand, which is insane. And this particular race takes about 1 minute and 30 seconds. So if you're good, really good, you'll be able to get around 800,000 bucks per hour, which is insane. Say more realistically, the majority of people will be doing this in 2 minutes, which means you'll be earning around 600,000 bucks every single time. Anyways, there are some other ways to get even more money in the game. One of those ways is with the parts. You will notice that some of these parts have a little symbol up in the top left. This particular part, my brakes, gives me a 0.6% boost on the amount of money I'm earning for every single race, which is awesome. And that 0.6% adds up a lot. After every single race, you're earning more of these parts, so as you're going through the game, make sure you toss those parts on every single time because you will be earning the most amount of money. Anyways, I was talking about not wasting your time to go and pick up those parts. You don't have to pick up your parts in this game. You can actually just go, hold Y, restart the race, and you will actually get your parts. They won't go straight to your hand. They will actually go to your mailbox. So to get them, you need to go to your HQ, walk past all the cars, and go to your mailbox back here. That's where you can find all of your parts. Be warned though, you do not want your mailbox to fill up or the parts will just go away. So make sure to scrap your old parts that you're not using or your worst parts that you're not using so you can have as much room in your hand and your mailbox to get all of the parts you want to get. Anyways, once we did that, we went in, we upgraded the Mustang even more, And obviously, the more you're doing the grinding stuff, the more of those buck additions you'll get, which is awesome. Now, one of the other things I was talking about was you can grind any race. Although the Las Vegas South Strip race might be the shortest race in the game, it is a pretty technical race, and sometimes you can get distracted and have some problems, because you are grinding, you are going to get distracted, you're probably doing something at the same time, and that might happen to you. So if you want some other suggestions for some other races, there's a very good Motor Trend one, which is a bunch of straight lines, and you can wall grind a lot of it, so check out that one as well. And yeah, it's just, you can do this with any race you want. You can do it with the drift stuff, the plane stuff, whatever you fancy, but I found this particular race is the shortest one, but the Motor Trend one is probably the best one if you want your brain to sort of just chill out and just do your own thing. The final way of getting money is to just play the game. You will be getting fans throughout your time playing the game, and when you do so, you will get to different fame levels, and when you do that, you will get 125 grand for leveling up, which is awesome. I found a lot of the other ways to get money in the game, like driving around and doing the photo ops, aren't really worth it. I would say just grinding it out with your friends. Make sure you toss the buck parts on your car. You'll keep leveling up and keep earning your money that way. So thank you guys so much for watching. These are going to be your best ways of getting money in the Crew 2. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you subscribe down below for more Crew 2 videos. Don't forget, we're giving a copy away on the channel. Link is down below. Thanks for watching, guys.